Hey, good evening, guys. Good evening. Way to be back with you today. I have been on fire today. I wanted to just share a few things. We're going to get into building our value ladder with an amazing tool called scribblefunnels.com. But before I do, I want to share a few things with you that I believe it is vital that we learn about our goals, setting goals, knowing what we want. So, without further ado, this comes straight from the book Think and Grow Rich. I highly recommend getting this book, going through the 6 steps, reading the book. I read the book. I was introduced to the book in 2005, and I haven't been able to put it down. In fact, I'm staring at a copy of the book right now. No matter where my desk is, I've got a copy of the book. I absolutely highly recommend it, along with other books. But getting an idea, and then the internet is such a place, like right now, no matter where you are, you're going to watch this, and somebody is going to see this in England. There's somebody that's going to see this in Colorado. There's somebody going to see this. I mean, we have such the capacity for greatness right now. You have a television station in your pocket, no matter where you are. If you have a smartphone, i.e., Android or a iPhone or a Windows phone or whatever smartphone you have, you are in prime condition, guys, to reach the world. And the best thing to do is to figure out what you want. I talk to people all the time that state, I just don't know what I want. Um, and the truth is, we do know what we want. I mean, really want. What do you really want, guys? What do you really want? What is that goal that is so exhilarating that it excites you and it scares you at the same time? One that's so in tune with your mental and spiritual core that you'll willingly dedicate all of your waking hours to its attainment so that you can say at the end of your life, I'm grateful, God, to this idea that used my life. What is it that you want? That you will stay up late for, that you'll just fall in love with. See, I have some substantial goals in my life. I have some substantial goals in my life. No matter what the present circumstance says, I know that I'm going to achieve the things that I set out to do. Success is the progressive realization of a worthy ideal. Now, we're going to get to the funnels here in a bit, but I want to just get us, what do we want? That way, when we deal with the frustrations and the things that don't always work the way they're supposed to, we have that goal that's solid and we're following this advice. So, number one, determine what you want, guys. Write it down specifically. What is it that you want? A lot of people say, well, money's not really important. Money's very important. It's very important, guys. Without money, you can't do anything. So, how much money do you want to earn? And people say, well, I'm not really going after money. I'm going after a relationship. Okay, it's going to take money to have that relationship. It's going to take a certain amount for you to get out of the state that you're in. What do you really, truly want? And then write that down. Write it down and be clear about it. Be clear about it. And then number two, what service, set a date by when you want to get it, but set a date. And I take it a step further. I tell everybody to date your dream. Literally go out to a nice restaurant, to some place that's great, and then set a date with yourself and your dream. Take a legal pad, and just like this, you take this legal pad, and my gosh, you fall in love with a legal pad. You begin to undress your dream. and you begin to say, man, this is something that I'm going to live with the rest of my life. I'm passionate about this. I want this in my life. That way, you're planning your business. So many people leave their job to start a company, and what happens is that pile of bricks they had over here with their job becomes another pile of bricks over here with their business because they're not in love with it. They don't have a destination, they don't have a goal. They just say, well, if I can just stop working over here, then my life will be better. Without a goal, you're just going to take that one pile of bricks and move it over to this pile of bricks. Okay. So set a date by which you want it and date your dream. Okay. Then number 3, determine the service you're willing to give in exchange for the things that you want. Determine the service that you're going to give in exchange for your want. What are the products and the service? Now, a lot of people focus on supply and demand. This is where I think you're missing it. Rather focus on what your soul demands that you supply. It's something that you can get passionate around. Okay. And realize you got to keep in mind whatever you do in life is your vehicle to get you to where you want to be. It's just a vehicle. So many people put their emphasis on the vehicle and not enough on the destination, where you want to go, and then how you want to get there. Then, number 4, come up with a plan. And then begin immediately, whether you're ready or not, to put that plan into practice. I love it when a plan comes together with Colonel Hannibal's statement on the A-Team. I love it when a plan comes together. And be specific about how you're going to bring that service to the surface. What is the plan? Write it down. All these things should be written out. Write out that service, write out the date, write out the amount, and then come up with the plan. And a lot of people, I'm not talking about a 400-page plan. Okay, let's just say, for instance, what is this plan? Okay, all right, now I want to earn $5,000 a month. When I earn $5,000 a month, this is foundational. This is the premise for everything you're going to build online. Everything you're going to build online. See, I'm not just a funnel creator. I'm a life creator. I'm a transformational coach. I want you to transform your life. I don't want you to just build something online, because if you just come online and it doesn't work right away, you're going to be like, Jonathan sold me a bill of goods. But if you've got a passion and you've got a drive to drive people to it because you're so in love with this idea of getting to where you want to be, and you've got a plan. So here's how you do it. I want to earn $5,000 a month. Okay, let's just start there. A lot of people want to climb Mount Everest and they've never been on a hike. A lot of people say, well, I want to earn $1 billion this year. Well, how much did you earn last year? Well, I earned $10,000 last year. Okay, probably not going to earn $1 million this year. Let's just keep the cookies on the lower shelf. Okay, because we think in pictures, and you got to picture something, but everybody can picture $1,250 a week. That's $5,000 a month. So especially if you haven't earned but $2,000 a month. Let's stretch a little bit. But let's get somewhere we can get to, and let's begin to acquire more capital. But here's the best way to do it is build your list. Build your list. So, okay, I want to earn $5,000 extra a month. Okay, so let's say my monthly expenses are $1,500. My income is $1,500. Well, how far above that income do you want to get to? So what is the products that you're selling? What service are you providing? How much are you going to charge for your service? What do you get paid per your commission? So if you're in sales, for instance, this is an easy way to do it. If you get paid $200 a sale and you want to make $5,000 a month, $200 a sale, 5 times 200. You get my point? 5 times 200 is 1,000. So you've got to come up with 25 sales that month. It's pretty simple. So I got to get 25 sales. Well, then I've got to talk to how many appointments does it take to get a presentation? How many calls do I have to make to get an appointment? How many people do I need to see? How many people do I need to send to my website? Out of the people that are coming to my website, what's my conversion ratio? How do I increase my conversion ratio? What do I need to say? What's the presentation that has worked in the past before? So uh, how am I going to polish that presentation? I hope this is making sense for somebody tonight. Chandel is watching. Thank you. Um, the Yeah, you ought to have me as a coach. I'm telling you, your life would absolutely change. Um, the but you're so you're this is what Chandela says. This is me, guys. This is me. Let's take this to the next level. Let's get a plan. Let's get a specific plan that really, I'm telling you guys, I am telling you, this will change your life. This comes from a man named Napoleon Hill, Think and Grow Rich. Most people that tell me they're still working on the book, I read this book in an afternoon. I was so hungry. You got to be hungry, guys. You've got to be hungry. You've got to stop making excuses for the thing where you are. We are exactly where we want to be in life, whether we'll admit it or not. That is the truth. If you're in a civilized part of the world, how much money can you earn in this world? As much as you want. If you're how many cars can you have? What kind of house can you have? Is whatever you want. So then go back. How much money am I earning? As much as I want. Oh, that's not right, John. It's not, because it's the product I'm selling. It's the government. It's the economy. If this was changed, if that would change, then my life would change. No, it's changing up here, changing our mindset, changing our mentality, and changing our goals. So come up with the plan. So go back to the drawing board. Okay, I got to get I get paid $200 a sale. Number one, I want to increase my commission. I want to figure out a product that I'm going to get paid a little bit more on then. Or I've got to have so many people. I want to earn $480,000 this year. I only need 2,000 people to sign up for ClickFunnels or ScribbleFunnels. I only need, so I've got my goal, and I've got to figure out the conversions of everybody that comes in and gets a free trial. How many people are going to sign up? And then what do I got to do? How many people do I need to send to ScribbleFunnels? How many designs do we need to do per year? Things like that. You've got to figure out the plan so that you have some direction and some goal, because most of us are just shooting from the hip. We're just like, well, I don't know. What gets scheduled gets done, is what my buddy James Bell says. What gets scheduled gets done. If you don't know what your plan is, you can't schedule anything. But if you know that, okay, I get this much for a sale, and normally when I pick up the phone, it takes me 100 calls to get those 10 appointments. And then those 10 appointments, out of those 10 appointments, I get 2 sales. So guess what? How many calls do you need to make to get? You just take that number. If it takes you 100 calls and you get 2 sales out of every 100 calls, and you need 25 calls, guess what you're doing that here? You're calling 1,500 people. You're calling 1,500 people, or you're channeling 1,500 people. You see us now. Once we've got this goal and these services, we can go to the next step, and that is simply we can write out a life statement. And then this is what we're going to do with this life statement. We're going to write out how it makes us feel. What would you do if your yearly income became your monthly income? People say money's not important. It's very important. How would your life change? See, money doesn't corrupt you, magnifies you. A lot of people are worried about money corrupting them. Money doesn't corrupt anybody. Money only magnifies you. It's like guns. Guns don't kill anybody. People kill people. If I have a gun sitting on a shelf over there in the corner, that gun is not going to do anything. A gun is an inanimate object. Money is an inanimate object. It's an idea. It's an idea, but it won't corrupt you. In fact, if it did, hell, we're already corrupted. We're already corrupted. How can you corrupt the corrupted? So it's just a matter of choosing, guys. It's just a matter of choosing what you want. Write out the life statement. You fall in love with this life statement. Make it your vision statement. I'm so happy and grateful now that I'm earning $400,000 a year. Now that I'm serving customers all over the world and helping them transform their lives and their businesses and bringing hope to the nations. And now that I am got this plan and I've got so many people coming through and this and that. You see how this writing, and then I'm falling in love with this plan. I'm falling in love with this plan. This way, man, I see it now. It's coming together. It's coming together now. Now, when I don't feel like doing something, when something doesn't work, my buddy Brian Tracy says all the time, nothing works. Nothing works the first time, guys. Nothing works the first time. But if you have such a passion, this is, man, I've got to have it. I will have it. I must have it. Oh man, we fall in love with the thing that we want, guys, when we fall in love with it, oh, when it just rattles our cage, man, when we dive down deep into the reservoir of our soul, damn it, when we just, it's like that old movie, Glenn Ross in that sales meeting, the Alec Baldwin. If you haven't seen it, YouTube it. It's a fabulous deal. And when he comes on there, he says, "You got to get mad, you sons of bitches. You got to get mad. You got to get tired of being tired. You got to go down deep into the reservoir of your soul, and you got to say, man, this is why I'm doing this, man." Because when you first come into Scribble Funnels, for instance, and you've never created a website, or you've never created a landing page, or you've never created anything before like that, you're going to get in there and you're going to say, "Oh, I'm overwhelmed." But man, I'll tell you what, when you're in love, you'll move heaven and earth. You'll move heaven and earth. You will not be concerned with anything, man. You will push against that rock. You will push against that rock because you're falling in love with it. And then see, you're supposed to read the statement out loud of your goals out loud twice daily. When you begin to do this, it'll just sink down into your subconscious mind, and then you'll begin to believe it, because faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing again. And faith comes by hearing and hearing and hearing again. And faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. We say that again. Faith is the substance of things hoped for, the evidence of things not yet seen. But most of us have a faith and fear more than anything. And doubt is a traitor that makes us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. Let me say that again. Doubt is a traitor that makes us lose the good we oft might win by fearing to attempt. And so when you first come into Scribble Funnels and you sign up for your free trial and you come to the template page where you got to choose your template, people get stuck here. They get overwhelmed. Man, I just want to dive right in because I can't get enough of wanting to build my list. See, I want to talk about that just really quick. And then we're going to get in and we're going to take a look at Scribble Funnels and how you can get a free trial and how you can get started building your business. Okay. That's where it's going to get exciting. You thought I was done. Hell, I'm just getting warmed up. But I got to do this. It's kind of like psyching yourself up for the game. You got to get motivated, man. You got to say, man, I love why I'm doing this. I don't necessarily love every aspect of it, guys. I get frustrated too, and it's my tool. Okay. I get frustrated too. But the reason I do it is because, when you're going to get married, ladies, when you're going to get married, you just picture yourself walking down that aisle. You have it all laid out. And so you'll deal with the cakes and you'll deal with the dresses and you'll deal with all this stuff. And you're so tired and exhausted. But man, when you start thinking about that day and you're going to walk down in front of everybody and you're wearing that white dress and you're going to go towards that Prince Charming and you just have this fantasy in your mind of Cinderella. You have this, yeah. I'm trying to get into your spirits, guys. I'm trying to get into that soul of you tonight. Man, it's just a fire. I gotta have it. I gotta have it. Oh, I gotta have it. I got some comments here. Sick and tired of being sick and tired. What motivates me is not to be broke again. I act like I'm a Hurricane Katrina mode where I have no other option than to win. Oh, I just love it. I love it. Oh, Judy, I want to bring you on. I want to bring you on right now. I want to bring you on and help you build a landing page. If you're open to it, I want to bring you on right now. I want to bring you on. If you're there, Judy, let me know. If you're there, I want to bring you on. I'll send you a link. I'll send you a link. You can come right on screen with me right now, and I'll help you build a landing page. Because if you're like a Katrina, you're gonna be like a sponge with me. Are you there, Judy? Are you there? If not, okay, I'm fine. But I'm telling you, I'll help you right now. Right now, we'll dive right into Scribble Funnels, and we'll start right now. I'm serious. I don't know if you're there. Okay. Well, anyway, you need to read your statement of goals out loud daily. But Judy, I'm going to tell you, you don't have to force anything. You can use the force, but you don't have to force anything. You're just going to walk in it. You're going to trust, and the subconscious mind is going to start doing things, and it's going to start changing you, and it's going to start molding you, and it's going to start shaping you. And you are going to be amazed the difference. But just one step at a time. Read your statement of goals out loud twice daily. Get yourself a goal that's so exhilarating that it excites you and it scares you at the same time. I'm going to tell you this one. The but on my phone. Okay, can we do tomorrow? Well, I don't know if I'm going to be available tomorrow, but anyway, Judy, I encourage you, if you haven't done so yet, get an account at Scribble Funnels. Use the code that's in the description of this video, because if you sign up this week by May 9th for an actual paid account for either on the business or the growth plan, I'm giving a 25% discount with G1325. But I just wanted to light the fire under our broilers and get us excited about life. That man, it's just you gotta fall in love with this idea. You just gotta fall in love with it. You gotta fall in love with it. You gotta fall in love with it. By the way, Judy, you were on your phone. Screen keeps freezing. Okay. Um, that's okay. That's okay. Uh, be in season and be out of season. Work on your data connection, because you never know with old Johnster what he feels like. Whenever you're watching him, he's going to just say he wants to pull somebody out of the audience. I love an interactive. I love it to be interactive and with people and all that. I do a Zoom meeting right now if people wanted to join me. There's a you guys are going to be looking at I'm going to just show you. I'm going to share a screen with you. Let's see here. I'll share this one here. Like this one here is a learn how to turn your yearly income into your monthly income. Okay. Now this is the builder, guys. I'm going to bring it on here so you can see it. This is the builder. You can have anything that you want on here. Like these are the people that are going to, I was just saying that this is how you picture things. Okay, I'm going to have Bob Proctor. Then I'm going to have Les Brown. And then I'm going to have Danielle Johnson. You see how that works, guys? You see how that looks? This is this is how you put done deal. Someone said New Orleans has worst internet since the storm yesterday. Working on it. I'm all in though. Love hearing those statements. Love hearing those statements. I forgot you're in Louisiana. I'm just so glad that you're safe, dear. The but this see how when we start putting things together, this very well could happen, guys. This very well could happen. You just got to start seeing things to believe them. You've got to hold the vision in your head. You've got to say, this is what I want. And no more thoughts of lack and limitation. No more thoughts of lack and limitation. No more asking, what's it cost to do this? What's it cost not to? What does it cost not to? What do you mean, John? Well, for every email that you have on your list effectively marketed to your email, let me just get rid of those things there. Let's see where I'm at. Let's get rid of that. For every email that you have on your list, you should be able to generate anywhere between 30 cents to $1 per name per month. Passive income. Now, let's suppose you have 500 emails. Doesn't sound too attractive, does it? Only 500 emails, 30 cents to $1 per name. That's $150 to $500 per month. And you're sending out automatic emails. Automatic. Now, it takes some work to type these emails up and put them together and all that. But once you get your email sequence taken care of and it's automatic, it's done for you. It's doing it automatically. But now see, this is why funnels and lead pages and lead magnets and landing pages come in. This is why it's so crucial to start learning the internet and being in the virtual world, because in 2018, Russell Brunson wrote in his book Traffic Secrets that there is a storm coming. He wrote that in 2018, and he wasn't talking about the storm in Louisiana. He was talking about COVID-19. It's upon us, guys. COVID-19 changed the landscape. I don't care what you may say. COVID-19 has changed the way we're going to do things in the future. So it is vitally important. In fact, I'm going to come on here. It's vitally important that you have to change what you think about to change what you bring about. You cannot keep doing things the same way over and over and over again, expecting something different to happen. You cannot, you've got to change. If you're going to be an entrepreneur, Judy, you got to be an entrepreneur. No longer an employee, no longer thinking like an employee. Well, how do I think like an entrepreneur? You get around entrepreneurs and you start making decisions not based on lack and limitation, but based on where you want to be. You make the decision and you will find a way to do it. The way will be revealed to you, but you cannot make a decision based on where you are. No more trying to figure out how can I get by with pennies, because pennies will not you can't run a business on pennies. Watching every penny. Don't watch any more pennies. Stop those statements. Stop those statements. Get them out of your head. Replace them with abundance. Replace them with the idea that God is your provider, that God owns the cattle on 1,000 hills, that He is your source and your supply. Infinite intelligence. There is an infinite source of supply. There's no reason for our lack and limitation. But I wanted to just take some time tonight and get people to understand that the reason why it's so damn important to get online. It is so important, but you gotta have a plan first, and that's why I wanted to take us through those 6 steps out of Think and Grow Rich. and understand that it is so crucial. This, you got to build your inside before you build your outside. You got to go down into that reservoir, man. You got to go where you've never been before. Sometimes we got to go down into the basement. I was watching Rocky the other night, Rocky Balboa, and he was talking to his and he was going back into the ring after he had been retired for so long, and he's wanting to you know he's got some stuff in his basement, he said. And maybe Judy, you got some stuff in the basement. Maybe Linda's got some stuff in the basement. Maybe we've got some stuff down in the basement. That's what's up. Not trying to get by on pennies. I'm good and getting better all the time. That's what's up. Amen, sister. And saving and investing. I'm telling you, your life is never going to be the same. But I'm going to tell you, getting rich has nothing to do with saving or investing. It has everything to do with doing things in a certain way. It has everything to do with doing things in a certain way. There's a certain way to get rich. I'm telling you, if I was just reading this out of the book, The Science of Getting Rich Today, and you can get rich right where you are with what you have, and it's not all that hard. There's some work, there's some work, but it's not hard work. It's smart work. It's smart work. It can change your life. It can change your life. Just those 6 steps. If people would follow those 6 steps, number one, write down what you want. Number two, write down a service in which you're going to give in exchange for it. Number three, write down a date by which you want to get it. Number four, write down a plan of how you're going to bring that service to the surface. Number five, write out a life statement of how you feel now that you're my gosh, how do you feel? Judy, what kind of house are you living in if your yearly income is your monthly income? Think about it. Every first and every 15th, you get paid half of what you made all last year. How does that excite you or what? Is that possible? Is that possible? I'm telling you, it's not only possible, it is very probable and if you set your mind to it and you start going after it, and you're going to have difficulty and you're going to have things of disappointment. And for every attractor factor, there's going to be a distractor factor. So every time you start making a step up, there's going to be something. There's going to be something that's going to hold you back, because Judy, everybody wants you to be successful. Everybody does. Everything in your life wants you to be successful. Just doesn't want you to leave. Doesn't want you to leave their level. Doesn't want you to get all fanatical. They don't want you radical. They want you to be a successful broke person. They want you to be, you're getting too nuts for us. You're getting too crazy on us. We don't want this anymore. We don't, this, you gotta calm it down. Why don't you just go get some welfare, Judy? Why don't you just go apply for assistance? Just go, just everybody wants you to be successful. They just don't want you to leave their level. They don't want you to leave that environment. They don't want you to, because they're not comfortable there. But they like you and you're their friend and you're their confidant and all that. And why can't it be like the good old days? There ain't no good old days. Tired of people talking about the good old days. If they were so damn good, why aren't we still there? They're not good old days. We can't stay there. We're in a constant evolution of change. So we better change with it. We better prepare ourselves to change with it. But anyway, guys, I'm telling you, I get really excited about this software. I'm telling you, you can. I just want to show you guys something here real quick. If I wanted to delete everything, I want to show you how easy it is. I'm just going to delete everything. I want to show you how easy it is real quick in about 5 minutes to build something from scratch here in Scribble Funnels. And see how fast this is? Yeah, I'm deleting a lot. Yeah, Gonna delete this too. Actually, I'm gonna keep that. I like my guess there. So I'm gonna add a block. Oh, let's see. I need a hero. So which one should I use? Which one should I use? Let's just say, yeah, let's add this one. And then let's just move it up here to the top. And then let's move this up there too. And then I'm going to add something else down here. Maybe a video here. Let's just bring that in. And then let's just bring one more piece of information in, maybe some images and text here. Let's see. I kind of like this one too. And you can change all these colors and all that. But did you see how I did that within just 4 minutes? Less than that. And all that stuff. Now, then I just have to change the typing, change the copy, change the pictures, change the images. And it's not going to take you forever and a day. It's going to take some work. It's going to take some effort, but you can do it. You got to believe that you can do it. But the first thing is first, change your mindset, change what you think about, change what you speak about, and you'll change what you're bring about. I'm so excited for you, Judy. I am so excited for you. I can see it already. Judy, your life is changing right now. I can sense right now that God is doing something in your heart. He's doing something. He's doing some surgery right now. There's a transformation taking place. As you hear these words, Judy, your life is changing. Your life is never going to be the same from this day forward. From this day forward, it's never going to be the same. God loves you, Judy. He loves you with an everlasting love. He drew you out of the devil's yoke with his ever loving kindness. He's going to bring joy unspeakable back and full of glory into your life. He is going to, you have no idea what he is about to do. He says he's the restorer of the years the locust has eaten. He's a restorer of the years the locust has eaten. Did you hear me, Judy? I don't hear you shouting enough. Did you hear me? He's the restorer of the years. When you think about the years in your life that, a lot of people have been they've just been beat to death over the last 20, 30, 40 years. And how am I ever going to recover? How am I ever going to get out of this? How am I, I'm telling you, he is a restorer. He's a redeemer of the time. He's a restorer of the years the locust has eaten. I feel like I could just, oh my gosh, I'm not just a funnel creator. I'm a life transformer. I'm a life transformer. I'm a business transformer. You give me some time with your business, give me some time with your life. I'll bring ideas into your life. I'll help transform your life. I'll help kick you in your assets so things don't become a liability. Just give me a chance, guys. Give me a chance, and we're going to take your business to the next level. I'm so damn excited that you're a part of this and part of watching this tonight. I sure hope that this has lit the fire under your brother, but I've got to speak faith over you. You got to have some faith in your life. No matter what the circumstance says. George Bernard Shaw said, I don't believe in circumstances. The person who gets on in this world is the person who finds the circumstance that he wants, and if he can't find it, he creates it. He doesn't make excuse anymore. There's no more excuses. My friend Kyle Maynard, he has no arms and no legs. He wrote a book called No Excuses. He's a collegiate wrestling champion. And he said when he would come up to an opponent with arms and legs, he didn't just wrestle disabled people. He never wrestled a disabled person in his life. He's wrestling people that are what we call able-bodied. He had arms and legs and all that, and they knew how to wrestle. They were great at it. He had to come up with new ways to win. He couldn't do it the way other people have done it. You're not going to do it the way Danielle does it, Judy. Even though Danielle is a wonderful person, you're not going to do it Danielle's way. You're not going to do it Jonathan way. You're not. You can only be you, Judy. And sometimes you're going to have to come up with your own way to win. You're going to have to come up with some ways. You're going to have to learn from others, but there's armor for you. And God knows what you can handle, and God knows where you are. He knows the path that you're on. He has not forgotten you, Judy. This is your night. This is your night. I just really believe that you are here for such a time as this. There's a transformation taking place right now in your life. It's a bubbling over. You can sense it right down in your spirit. It's happening in your life right now. He is going to take you places that you've never even dreamed of. He is now to him who is able to do exceedingly abundantly above all that we could ever ask, imagine, I think, according to the power that's at work within you. You are there is a spirit that's being risen from you in your life right now. Everything that you have ever believed about God is coming to fruition right now in this very moment. There's an eruption that's going to take place when the finite and the infinite come into contact. There is an explosion that's going to take place when one chromosome comes into a contact with another chromosome. There's life that's created. Well, when God and humanity come in together, God is doing something in your life, Judy. And I am so glad I got a chance to be a small part of it and hopefully bring you to God tonight in such a powerful way. I get going, guys, and I love talking about funnels and website design, but I like talking about transformation more because when your life gets transformed, when you fall in love with an idea, you'll stay up late. You'll make phone calls that you normally wouldn't. You'll do things that are awkward and they're out of character. Gonna make me shout good. Good, Judy. Good. You are I haven't met you yet. Can't wait till I do. But God is about to do something new in your life. He's going to restore the years the locust has eaten. He's doing it right now. He's putting you in contact with people and places, and he's bringing everything. Everything is coming into your life, Judy. Right now, everything is coming into your life. If you love this video, guys, please share this video. Please share it with your friends, your family, your loved ones, your enemies. Share this and let's take the world by storm with a message of hope and inspiration and motivation and transformation and determination. I am just that's the only way we're going to save our nation is with a bunch of determination and inspiration and perspiration and working together and holding one another up and helping each other reach for the stars, guys. You guys are all amazing. You're amazing. Go to scribblefunnels.com right now if you haven't done so. Register for the business or growth plan. You'll get 25% off for life. On the personal plan that we still have available, you can get 10% off for life. But when you see the difference in cost and what you get for the business plan, I don't know why anybody wouldn't want to sign up for the business plan at 25% off for life. Makes it like $33 a month. That's less than a cup of coffee a day, guys. That's less than a cup of coffee a day. So, guys, you guys are amazing. You guys are powerful. You're resourceful. There is nothing that you can't do. God is up to something. He's up to something. And I'm just so glad I got a chance to speak into your life, Judy. There's a power that's being released right now in your life. Oh, I sense it. I sense it. Ah, I sense it. In fact, I'm going to stop right now. I just feel the need to do this. God, I just come to you for Judy right now. I just come to you right now in the name that is above every name. Lord, you know the abuse, you know the trauma, you know the pain, you know you just know life hasn't happened to her. She is not what's happened to her. She is Her identity is in you, God, and you are infinite intelligence. You are all things. The kingdom of heaven is within her. So through all the pain and all the abuse and the neglect and the rejection and the poverty mentalities, we rebuke them now. God, I don't know, I sense something happening in Judy's heart right now. I sense you taking over. I sense a call to surrender in her life. I sense a call to forgive. I sense so many things. I wish I could talk to her right now. I wish I wish I could talk to her right now because God, you're moving mountains in her life. You're the promise keeper. You're the way maker. You're the all sufficient one, God. You're the all sufficient one in our life. Oh God, we I don't know if you guys who's watching tonight or who will watch this, but I ask you all to just lift up Judy right now. I know I don't like to just I, I'm overwhelmed right now. I'm really overwhelmed with Judy. Judy is needs needs this. She needs this. She needs this. Oh, we praise you, Lord. We thank you, God, that you are Almighty God, that you are an all sufficient Savior, and you know where we are, and you know where Judy is. And God, we thank you. We thank you. We thank you, oh God. We thank you. I don't want to didn't want to turn. God is working in amazing ways. He is working in amazing ways. There is nothing too difficult for infinite intelligence. When you put your lunch in his hand, he feeds multitudes, guys. So don't live in fear. Don't No more lack and limitation. Go for the gold. Just go. Just go for the gold. And you're gonna see amazing, amazing things. Thanks for watching, guys. Thank you for watching. You guys are awesome and amazing, and you you're the wind beneath my wings. Thanks for watching, guys. I sure hope this has helped. But man, you just saw me put together a website page, and in a matter of minutes, guys, a matter of minutes, from nothing to something in a matter of minutes. And there's so much more we can do with this program. There's so much more than we can do with this program. So get your trial of Scribble Funnels, get your account, make it happen, guys. Make it happen. It's it's less than a cup of coffee a day. Make it happen, guys. Turn your business around. Go for the gold. Okay. I love you guys. Have a great night. Take care.